Hey lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me. I appreciate you all so very much. On this channel, I love to do all things DIY and crafting. I love to do it on a budget. However, I do love to splurge at times. If that is something you think you would enjoy, please stick around and consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Just know that those comments are only desired and not required. Today's video is super easy and affordable. We're going to go ahead and jump into our first project. See you on the side, lovies. All right, lovies. So for our first DIY, we're going to be making a napkin holder, which did not come out how I planned, but it still came out cute. So I'm going to be using some items that I picked up from Hobby Lobby as well as Dollar Tree. And one of those items is this here pumpkin with the little flower vase and everything. It is a table topper, or not really a centerpiece, but I'll just call it a table topper. And you know, it has like two parts to it, kind of a male and female part, just kind of put them like in the X form. Anyway, they're very sturdy, very durable. And so I just thought, you know, I want to use this on its own, not the two pieces together. And I'm going to be taking some of these 10-inch wood pieces, I guess, from Dollar Tree, and one of the little plaques from Dollar Tree as well. One of the spare wood pieces. I forget what they're called. I can't think of the proper name of them right now. And I painted everything off camera too, just so you guys know. And I'm going to take some of this crafting paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. I've been wanting to use this crafting paper for a while now, and I was kind of excited to do it here. And as you see, all I'm doing there is I cut it down to fit the size of the wood piece. And initially I was going to leave the front white because the backboard was going to be white along with another piece I'm going to be using, but I didn't like it. I don't know, it was just not jiving to me, so I decided to cover that with some of the crafting paper as well. So then all I'm doing here is I'm just taking some of the E6000 quick dry glue. You could definitely use Gorilla Glue E6000, the regular one, and I am using some hot glue for an immediate hold. And I'm just putting that in place, creating just kind of a little bit of a backboard again for that pumpkin with the vase. Now it wasn't as sturdy as I thought it would be, so I am going in with some of those jumbo tower tumbling blocks that you get from Five and Below. And I'm just going to use that as added support. Now I didn't paint these because, again, I had painted everything prior to this. I didn't realize it was going to need additional support. And so, I mean, it wasn't a big deal. The colors kind of blend together anyway with the crafting paper. And so also what I'm doing here is taking one of my flat dowel rods and I'm going to just cover it over that seam. Now I was really impressed with myself here because I just kind of, you know, was like, okay, I'm going to just do this and cut it down and see if I can get it in there nice and snug, and whoop whoop, it went in. So I was so excited about that. I did mark it off, but I still wasn't 100% sure, because if you guys know, my cutting skills are not the best. Okay, I'm all about the eyeballing and eyeballing it wrong, but nonetheless it was snug as a bug in a rug and it fit in perfectly. So now all I'm taking is some more of that quick dry glue, applying that to the back, what is going to be the back part. Now both sides are identical, the same. It's literally just about what side did you want the vase on. And so for me, this was just what worked visually for me. And so I did go in and add one of those laser cutouts from Dollar Tree, the ones that say Farm Fresh. It has a whole pack in there, like the Hello Autumn, Welcome Fall, that type of deal. And I could have omitted that part. I could have left that off because I was not, again, this is going to be a napkin holder. So of course, when I go to put the napkins in, it covers that part, so you don't really see it. But I was thinking, you know what? Even if you don't have napkins in there, it would still make a nice little accent piece to whatever space you put it in. You know, you can always use it for your envelopes too, you know, your mail or whatever. And so literally that's it. I just went in with the bow, added some other little embellishments, and literally that was it, y'all. So this one here is one of the pumpkins that I got from Dollar Tree. Now, as you can see, the peduncle something happened there. And, you know, it just, I don't know what happened to it, but it was gone. So anyway, I was like, okay, that's not going to deter me. I am certain we can still use this. So sorry about the sirens, guys. So I'm taking some of this crafting paper from not Dollar Tree, from Hobby Lobby, which I just absolutely love. This is the first time for me seeing it, or either I just never paid attention to it. So I really like this, and I thought it would play well with this napkin. Now this is from a set of napkins I got from Hobby Lobby, and I was going to use in a previous DIY, but decided not to. And so I thought this would be really cute here because of the little bow on it. It is buffalo check, and I feel like it played very well with this checkered pattern crafting paper. So all I'm doing is going in with some with some Mod Podge. I originally started with a glue stick, but the paper was so delicate, I was like, you know what, I'm going to end up ripping this. Let me just go in with the Mod Podge, and that worked out better, and I'm glad I did. And this really gave a really cool effect. I like the color contrast and the way it really just made that pumpkin pop off of here. It just, I don't know, I really liked it. So you guys let me know if you think it's cute or not. Sorry guys, I had to take a little breath there. I don't know what happened. So here, I had remembered I was going to add in a smaller pumpkin, but I forgot to paint it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to paint it. I'm just going to use the other one from that same napkin, the pumpkin from the same napkin, and just add this on here. It doesn't need to have the full sunflowers on there. It could just have part of it. That would work too. And so literally that's what I did. So I just went in, put down the glue stick here, and just put that on, and it actually worked out pretty good. So really didn't even need to be painted. Now what's going to come up in a few minutes, guys, is going to have y'all, I'm like, what? Okay, so here I'm just going in with some string. It has some stitching on it, and I was going to put this on across all the way, but I was like, I did not like the way it separated the pumpkin from that crafting paper. So I did cut it down to fit around the pumpkin, and I really like the way that looks as well. Made it look more like a pocket, if you will, even though it's kind of hanging over. I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but I really like the contrast. I really like the way it looked doing it that way. And so all I do is, like, I take a little bitty snippet of that ribbon and glue it to the end there. And I did use a Sharpie or a marker from Dollar Tree to fill it in, because there was a little white spot there that was really bothering me. And of course I did not do the back. There's no need, not gonna see it, and it doesn't bother me. But if you choose to recreate this, by all means, do what makes you happy at the end of the day when it comes to your projects. And so that was really looking cute right there, and I was like, oh, I love this. I was, you know, I was feeling it. Now here is where I forgot to cut the paper down, and I started burning it, and I'm like, oh my god, oh, this is getting out of control. Luckily I do keep a cup of water next to me, but it was all good. Nothing happened. It like totally simmered down by the time it flew away. But I was just like, I got so nervous. And I'm like, this is why you don't craft at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, May. But nonetheless, as you can see, went in, it was all good. And I just went ahead and sanded the little edges down. Came out perfect. Nobody was harmed. We did not have to call the fire department, so all was well. But I was like, I'm going to leave that there. So once I get that done, I really like the way that looked. I thought it was going to look a little off because of the bow being so big, but it actually, to me, I think it just fit perfectly. So you guys have to let me know, you know, was it a good, you know, workaround, or should I have just went ahead and painted it? But nonetheless, I like it. But you guys can let me know at the end of the video. And I'm just taking some stickers. At first I was playing around with some laser cutout like leaves and things like that, and I just didn't like, it didn't fit here. Even if I had painted them, it didn't fit. So I remembered I had these pumpkin cupcake little sticks that you put in, you know, you put in cupcakes and whatnot. And so I was like, oh, this is a perfect color. I like the texture on them, and so I just added those in to the little blank spaces or negative spaces I felt like that was on there. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm losing my, taking too deep of a breath, I guess. And so that worked out fine. I just went ahead and added those in, and as you see there, I'm taking some leaves from a flower pick that I used in another DIY that you guys are going to see in a few minutes here. And I just added that to where the peduncle would be. And I'm going to just take one of these wood rings and add it there. And I felt like that was something really cute. Little different, but this way I didn't have to add in a like a jute twine to the back to hold it if I wanted to put it on the wall. I could just simply do that with the wood ring. And I think that was something different. Kind of switch it up a little bit. Just went in with a little hot glue, a little bit of that E6000 quick dry. Hey guys, I had to pause. All right, and then I just let that sit, and I love the way this turned out. And so what I did was I took one of the I got this from Hobby Lobby. It came two different wordings in a pack, which was thankful and blessed. And so I thought the gold thankful blended very nice with the pumpkins on here. And so I just took some more stickers sorry guys, and added some sunflowers in those, again, in just the little negative spots that I can notice. I don't think anybody else probably would have noticed, but I felt like it just needed that. And so that's really all I did. I took one of my little bitty miniature gingham bows, and I just put that on there, and that was it for that project. And I will show you guys everything at the end, always during the final reveal. Next up, I had this wood cut out that I got at the end of spring this year, and I got it for like 39 cents. And so I'm turned it over. The front of it says Hello Spring, so I turned it over to use the back, so that way I could use the spring side next year with a, you know, if I decide to do a spring project. And all I'm doing here is taking another napkin. This napkin came from Hobby Lobby as well, and I really like the colors here. I did go with more traditional fall colors on this video, and I'm just going down and smoothing this out as much as I can, because I did want this more of a smoother texture from what I normally prefer. Not super smooth, but just smoother than what I normally prefer. And all I'm doing is I took some of, I had these picks, I forget what they're called. I want to say they were called like medallions or something like that. And I got these from Dollar Tree. And so I've been wanting to use them, like really use them. I've used them here and there, but I really wanted to, you know, do a project to make them shine. And I thought this was the perfect project. So all I'm doing here, as you can see, is I'm just taking them. I cut off each petal, literally, and I just glued them down to make it look like a potted bunch of flowers, if you will. And I'm just hanging off with some, it's like a leather string. It's faux leather strip. And I just used that for the neck of the quote unquote vase, I guess, or jar. And that was it. And I think this came out so cute. At first I was like, oh, it probably looks like a little bush, but I was like, no, I really love this. Like, this is just, it just screams fall to me. I love the mix of colors. I tried to kind of keep them as random as possible, but I had more of that orangish color than that greenish color, so I really tried to spread them out as much as I can to kind of break it up a little bit. And then I took some of these berries, which was a pick of berries, just that's it, no flowers on them or anything, from Dollar Tree. I took another piece of that faux twine and added that to the bottom because I wanted to look like a bow was just hanging from there. I know you can't really see it up close, but I you know, I could see it. In real life, you could see it. And then I took another one of the laser cutouts from that pack. This actually came from, those actually came from Hobby Lobby. And so I just left them in the natural state. They came that color in an orange color. And I liked it just like this. I feel like it was so simple and so cute. And then I felt like the top part did need something else. So I went in with that gold blessed, and that was it for that sign. Next up, we're going to do an apple. Now, I found these apples at Dollar Tree when I went to visit my uncle, and I was so excited to find these because I have never seen these at any of my Dollar Trees, and I've just used, well, I've used, this is the last one, I've used them up, but of course you can always paint over them, you know, reuse them. And so I wanted to do just like a green apple theme type of thing, and so I went in and I did one, as you can see there, lighter color, darker color. I used some burnt umber for the stem of it, and I'm using these were actually Christmas leaves, but I felt like they really would work here in as far as color wise. And that gift things is from the laser cutouts from the little miniature wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. And I took from the stickers a little basket of red apples because I felt like that just it gave it a little bit of a pop. And I really like the way this came out. And that was like literally it, guys. I had another one of these berry pits that I just clipped a few little pieces off, added them in to each stem on the large one and the small apple, and like that was it. So I don't even know if that was really considered a craft, but I really like this, and it's just something to have around, even if like you just want to hang it up in your hallway or something. So I thought it was super cute, or just give it away. And next up is this large table mat. So this is like a, you know, a placement mat for your table that I got from Daiso for $1.50. And I had a couple of these and I've been wanting to use them. I did use them, I think, I can't remember, but I've been wanting to use them. All I did was take one of those flat dowel rods, added to the back because I didn't want it to be like floppy. And then I took this material that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I just rolled it up. And I know this is not your ideal type of bow, if you will, but I just felt like it played really cute with this leaf. So all I did was roll it up. I had cut off a strip from it, tied that around, rolled it up, glued it down, and then I just went in at these different laser cutouts. The smaller one gathered came from Dollar Tree, and the two larger ones came from Dollar Tree as well. My good friend Jenny from Lovely Moments Created sent those to me. Thanks, Jenny girl. So and I just added those there, and that was it. Now our final project, and I'm sorry guys, I know I'm going super fast. I was just trying to get this done so I could get it uploaded on time, is I took a crate from Dollar Tree along with some more fabric from Dollar Tree and some of these pit berries. And I just went ahead and took the white ones and I wrapped that around. No glue was needed here. Now, if you want to keep it sturdy and keep it in place, I don't feel like it would pop out. But it's just like when you do the pumpkin, the cloth pumpkins, you just stuff it down there until it's nice and snug. And that's what I did. Sorry, guys, for that background noise. Sorry. And here I just went ahead and I just wrap that around, and because it has a wire in it, I just tightened them up. That was it. I put in a couple of pumpkins here, a little gourd. That's it. You could totally leave it like that, but I did decide to add in a little bitty miniature laser cut out farm truck. I moved that from the front and put it in actually in the crate. I took some flowers from a pick I got from Dollar Tree, added that in there, and then I decided to add one of the Hello Fall laser cutouts from Dollar Tree in its natural state. I did not paint it, and I felt like this was just a cute little piece if you just need something to sit around the house as a filler somewhere. And here is everything, guys. I love this. I loved everything about this little so-called napkin holder, because I really feel like, you know, even if you don't put napkins in it, it's still something you can display around your home just to add, you know, again, add that little fall touch to it. I think it's super cute. And you can probably put, like, you know, some of the LED candles in there if they're thin enough. Again, that board was not that wide. I want to say maybe it's about an inch and a half wide, but nonetheless, you can still put your napkins in there and just see the, you know, the back, just see the pumpkins in the back. Now, this is probably my favorite of today. I just love the colors and everything about this. So you guys have to let me know which one you like. I think this is really cute, especially since, you know, it doesn't have the traditional pumpkin look, I guess. And here is our little Hello Fall basket. I think this would be super cute, even if you wanted to just give this as a gift to someone, or if you work, or if you're working in the office, or if you have a home office. I feel like that would be something cute to put on your desk. And here is our Give Thanks apple. Now, I do love this. As I'm looking at it, and when I looked at it later, the green was the lighter green. I think I probably could have went a little bit darker, but nonetheless, I still like this because it does allow that gold give thanks to kind of pop a little bit. So I definitely get the fall vibes here. You know, it's not a bad look. I really like, it's cute. I really like it. It just wasn't the green I thought it would be. And then next up is our little flower vase. I think this is so cute. This is probably my second favorite. I don't know, it might be neck and neck with the pumpkin, but I do like this very much, and I know I'm going to be displaying this, you know, throughout my little tiny apartment somewhere. I just love everything about it. The colors, it just really screams fall to me. And I feel like the little bless sign, it does make it pop a little bit without being too overbearing as well. So I really like that a lot. So you guys definitely have to let me know what you all think. And it's so funny because I had everything put away for fall, and then this challenge came up. Our open collaboration came up, and here is our leaf. I love it. I think it's cute. It's not your traditional style of bow, but it's something cute about it to me. I really truly do like it, guys. And if you have stuck around to this part, thank you so much for taking this ride with me, you guys. I'm always happy to have you here. I hope you enjoyed the content that I'm sharing with you guys. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, sharing, liking, and leaving comments. Just know those comments are only desired and not required, just because I do love to chat with you guys. And please check out the playlist that I will have in my description box below, along with the hosts' links to their channel and the playlist for all the other awesome content creators joining in this Open Harvest Thanksgiving collaboration today. Sorry I didn't mention it during the video, but I did have a pop-up there for you guys to see. So for sure I have that information in the bottom. Now, as I was saying, I do apologize for that, but until the next time, I get so tongue-tied, oh my gosh. Before I wrap up, I just want to say, fall in love every day. Every day you have an opportunity to open your eyes. It's an opportunity to fall in love with at least one something that day. So look for the love in everything you do, lovies. Everything happens for a reason. Everything passes through seasons. So be safe, be kind, and happy crafting your days away. Until the next video, lovies, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.